Brandon back in time for more SexxxPerTease. Today's question is, I'm in a long distance open relationship with my boyfriend. I found out I have an STI. Should I tell my boyfriend even though he lives many states away and I most likely didn't get it from him? I honestly do believe that honesty and transparency is always the best possibility in a relationship. I mean, if you're already in an open relationship, you and your boyfriend should already know, like, you're fucking other people, so it is a possibility that you could contract STIs from other people. So I feel like you should tell your partner, because honestly, there could be a possibility you gave it to him depending on when the last time you saw each other was, and I honestly just feel like it would be the best solution to tell him, especially if it's something like, I mean, God forbid it's HIV, but I mean, it could be like herpes, which is permanent, or, I mean, most STIs can be cleared with just one trip to the doctor. You, like, go get your shot, go take your pill, and then you're cured, but then you still feel like if you don't know when you contracted the STI, like, you do need to be aware and tell your partner to get tested anyway, just because there is a possibility maybe you got it from them, or you contracted it from them, or you could have given it to them no matter when you saw each other, because things can lay dormant in you. Not like dormant, but you could have them for a long time but not have symptoms of the STI, so you don't really know, like, when you got it, who you got it from, etc. So I just feel like if you do have a type of open relationship, you should honestly always be honest with each other and tell each other everything that's going on, since honesty is definitely, like, the key to maintaining an open relationship. Like, and honestly, I don't judge for open relationships because I feel like they are becoming the norm in gay culture, and it's like monogamy isn't for everyone. Like, I'd rather be in an open relationship than constantly get cheated on and lied to. Like, if you aren't capable of being faithful, then tell me that and we can make something work if this is the person I like and want to be with. Like, honestly, I don't think monogamy is necessary for a successful relationship, but I do feel like, personally, I guess because we're brainwashed and conditioned since, like, birth, like, you need to find one person, spend your rest of life with one person, but, like, constantly you see, like, infidelity and cheating and lying and etc. So clearly it's, like, that's not really, doesn't seem like it's the best method that's working out for everyone because of how frequently people are cheating and being unfaithful and not staying faithful to their partner. So I do feel like monogamy isn't for everyone, so there's nothing wrong with an open relationship, but if you are in an open relationship, you need to have honesty and transparency, especially if you are fucking other people. Like, what you get out there could come back and affect me too, so it's like, at least be smart and protect yourself and stay safe, and if something does happen to you, then tell me, and if something happens to me, I'll tell you. Like, if you lie and keep secrets, like, the relationship is not going to survive, because the relationship, no matter if it's open or monogamous, it's not going to survive if one person's lying to the other and hiding things like STIs or cheating or whatever. So, I mean, every open relationship is different. You get the power to establish your own rules in your own relationship, so I would hope that honesty and transparency is one of those key elements of your relationship, and that you and your partner have made it clear that you want to be faithful with at least being honest and communicating with each other every time that you may not have to tell each other about every single time you have sex with someone, but you feel like it's necessary to tell each other if you have had a sexually transmitted infection. So yes, I would say no matter if you're open and long distance with your boyfriend, that if you do have an STI, tell them, because you don't want it to come back later and then they find out they have an STI and then they blame you for it, and then it's like you already got it cleared up and went to the doctor and like you hid it from this whole time, and then they're just finding out about it. So that's just like deceit, lies, like you exposed me to something to get me sick and you didn't even want to bother to tell me about it. Like, that's extremely fucked up to me and not really something that's worth, like, forgiving, especially if you are open and long distance. Like, it's so easy to just drop you because it's like, I don't even have to fucking see you, like, you're over there and I'm over here. But it's like, if we are trying to make this work, like, you need to be honest with me and not exposing me to things that could potentially, like, fuck me up. So yes, I hope that helped answer your question, and thanks for joining me for this episode of SexxxPerTease.